day 2 of the Buserelin. It's day 2 of the hormone injections.
What's it called?
I hate you.
Buserelin?
It's day 2 of Cutty's Buserelin injections, and luckily she's not gone completely back crazy yet.
Not yet.
But you were just saying that it takes a couple of days.
Yeah, so what it'll do is it will initially boost particular hormones, but then it drops them off again. So I shouldn't feel anything until like day 3 or 4, if I'm going to feel anything. It's Thursday and I've been doing down regging since Saturday, and I haven't really done any updates because actually I feel fine. In the past day or so, I think maybe I've had a hot flush or 2, but then again, I'm due on next week, and the week before I'm due on, I frequently, like, my body temperature goes up, so it could just be that. They've also told me to expect some headaches, and I have been experiencing some of those, but only really mild, and only if I haven't been drinking enough water. Tiredness has been a bit of a thing, but again, really not massive, and again, often in the few days before I'm due on, I do kind of just want to sleep, so that could be completely normal, and everything's good really. So far so good. So it's Saturday night, and it seems to be the common theme of the past 3 evenings is that it gets to this time of night and for no reason whatsoever I want to start crying. I think I get points at the moment for not having cried yet, but I'm not too sure it's going to be too many more evenings before it actually happens. But yeah, hot flushes are definitely happening, and hormones are definitely flying around. Tears aren't falling yet.
When you're trying to have a baby, you're told to take a load of different vitamins, minerals and those kind of things, and normally they come in one handy supplement sized form.
Bit like that kind of thing, but I can't take that because I'm allergic to ferrous fumarate. And when they've got like a nice list of things, which I can try and like zoom in on
instead of my face.
Instead of, is that working?
Yeah, it is a bit too close.
There we go. So they have a really long list of things like that. But if you look really closely at them, you can see that it initially says just iron, but when you look into it, it says ferrous fumarate.
So what that means is that Cutty's had to buy all of the supplements separately in their various different forms. And when it's a list that long, you end up with a whole load of different tablets. So we figured, because I also take a whole load of different tablets, that we'd have a bit of a tablet off.
Ollie will win. I want to know from your point of view how this week has been.
It's a really weird one for me because we don't fight, really.
Yeah.
And so a lot of the stuff that I've heard about women being hormonal in this process is they'll shout at you, they'll scream at you, they'll call you a bastard, all those kind of things. But actually that's just not how we are. So I don't think I ever expected you to do that, because that would be a total personality change. And I just don't believe that hormones change your personality. I think they can heighten it, but they don't change it. The thing I found really difficult is that we were chatting yesterday and you were saying that you feel like you've been a bit of a wreck this week, but I've not picked up on that because it's all been very internal, and you've not actually cried and you've not actually got cross or anything like that. The only thing I've noticed is that you've been completely exhausted. But I find that really difficult because I now feel like I've been really unsupportive because you felt like a wreck, but I haven't recognised that you felt like a wreck. I suppose on one hand, there's almost a part of me that wishes you had been shouting and screaming at me, because then I'd have something that I knew I could deal with. But the fact that actually for you a lot of it has been internalised makes it really difficult.
Yeah. I'm pleased I've not gone nuts on you so far.
All we can do as the partner who's not having the injections, not going through the hormone treatment, is support in whatever way we can. There is no one way that people feel when they have this hormone treatment. So people going through the treatment and the people supporting the people going through the treatment just have to recognise that you can't prepare for it. You've just got to cope with it in the best way that you can.
I think that one of the things that I found hardest is knowing what's psychosomatic, so what's just going on in my head, like that I'm creating, what's real and my own normal premenstrual hormones, what are the injections. Like, I haven't known what's what, and that's wrong-footed me, and I've really hated it because I like to know where my feelings are coming from. I really wanted to say thank you this week, a huge one, because so many people have got in touch and sent messages and sent support, and it's been invaluable. It's been amazing. One of our friends who got in touch about a particular brand of vitamins. We've got other friends who are starting this coming week and they've been in touch, and it's really cool to know that we're going to be going through it at the same time, which is awesome. And so good luck this week, guys. We're with you all the way, and shout us if you want anything.
The thing that I got most excited about this week was a message from a filmmaker friend of mine who is talking about the fact that he might need to go through this process at some point, and he was talking to us about other things we could include in these videos and other parts of our story that we should be telling, and so that has influenced what we're planning for the future.
It was really weird because so we did this just for friends really and family who know us and who have known us for a long time, and suddenly we need to consider the people watching it who don't know us, and so in the next couple of weeks we will actually tell you a bit more about who we are and how we met. Everyone who's taken the time out to just cheer us on and be lovely, thank you, because it's helping.